How special is that milestone?
Yeah, very special. I think when I joined the club the first time, I never thought I'd have that many appearances. I thought I was going to be up here for a year and back down south, to be honest. And I've obviously been back to the club 3 times now. So yeah, very special to get 300 appearances for the club.
How much of a weight on your shoulders is it, bearing in mind your vintage status and so many youngsters around you? That must be quite a burden on you, isn't it?
Look, it's a challenge, but it's a challenge I've got to rise to. I've played with a lot of older players when I was younger, and they helped me through it. So that's my job now. I've obviously still got to perform myself, but yeah, I'll try to help these lads as much as possible. I think they're doing great as it is. I think obviously we know we can be doing better as a team, and I believe we'll get there. And I think a lot of these lads are going to come through and really show how good they are.
How have you raised hopes off the back of such a disappointing season last time?
Yeah, it's obviously disappointing, and but we know where we are now. There's a lot of stuff going on, but we need to focus on the pitch and get results. And everything always looks better when you're winning on the pitch. So that's got to be our main focus now. Start winning back on the pitch, and everything around it can take care of itself.
Quick look back and look forward, if you don't mind. Annan.
Yeah, Annan was obviously disappointing. I don't think we played well first half, and obviously decisions gone against us again, which obviously we've looked back and we're disappointed about. But we reacted quite well, but we just couldn't get the goal. We obviously hit the bar and had a couple of chances, but yeah, it's obviously disappointing. It's not where we want to be at this stage in the season, but there's still plenty of time to go. So we've just got to get that first win and go on a roll.
Every game's important, I know, but Morton, to really kick-start the season is a vital win, isn't it?
Yeah, well, obviously we've got to get that first win. As soon as we get that, things look better. So we'll be going this Saturday, Montrose, trying to get that win, and if we do, we'll be kicking on from there.
And what words of wisdom do you offer going out onto the pitch on Saturday?
Just however way we do it, just get that win, just get that first win, and we can go from there. Performance-wise, at the minute, obviously everyone wants to play well every game, but just get that first win.
We're not asking questions today about what behind the scenes. If I can sort of throw slightly round it, in terms of obviously a lift that you've had, does that help you, the squad?
Yeah, it does, but at the end of the day, we've just got to take care of our department. We have to do our stuff talking on the pitch, and let everyone else deal with that. Obviously, it's been difficult. There's no two ways about it. It's hard when there's constant stories out there, but we are focused on the pitch. That's the only talking we can do. So we have to do that now. We have to step up and do our part for the club.
Good luck. Thank you.
There's not many players these days manage 300 appearances for a single club. Just I guess there's been a bit of negativity around the club recently, but what is it that makes this club special to you? You've clocked up so many games for them. Just what's great about Inverness?
Well, I think like I say, when I first moved here, my first year, I think after with Terry Butcher, after 5-6 months, I think he was looking to get rid of me. So. And I managed to change his mind, sign a new contract, and never look back. Then it was a club probably where I've had my best football in my career, my best scoring seasons. It was the club when I first became an international player. I was here, so everything's been it's been a special place for me. Obviously, I've had a couple of disappointments, but I've had some great times as well. And I just want to see the club back to its best, and I want to help as much as I can.
And do you think, just with the players around you, the opponents you've got this season, do you think there's enough there to get back up, to get promotion this season?
Yeah, I'm convinced there is. I'm convinced we've got enough. But confidence, momentum plays a big factor in football, and we've got to get that back. We've got to play with a real swagger about us. We've got to go onto the pitch believing we're going to win. And start getting the wins at the end of the day, and if we do that, I believe we'll kick on and make a real challenge for it this
season. Duncan was speaking, very highly of you, and is obviously talking about how he's made you captain. How are you finding that role?
Yeah, I think some captains had it a lot easier than I've had it in the last 6 months. But look, I'm one of the older players now, and I've been lucky enough to work with some really good captains, especially when I was at this club before. Probably Richie Foran was probably one of the best captains I've worked under. So I've seen how they do it. You just got to step up to the mark. You've got to try and lead by example every day. Like you say, help the younger lads, and when the manager needs you or any of the coaching staff need you to do a job for them, you've got to do it. But you know, obviously over the summer, a lot of information was getting to me, and I'd pass it on to the players, and I'd be getting asked questions, but I was kind of in the same boat as everyone else. So it's been difficult that way, but you know, I'm old enough now where I've got the thick skin where, you know, if things come my way, I've got to take that responsibility.
It's quite interesting you say that. So kind of most people watching football would just assume captain's just the 90 minutes on the pitch. Is it a lot more than that?
Yeah, I'd say it is. Obviously, you've got to deal with, you know, things off the pitch always come to you first before the team, and then the questions get asked back to you, and you go back to speak to the management, or if it's the CEO at the time or whoever it is, you have to deal with them. So there is a lot more to it, and I probably didn't realise it until I got the armband in the last few months. So yeah, there's definitely more to it, but you know, at the end of the day, I think my responsibility is just be a good role model for the lads in the change room, and make sure I'm getting them right for a Saturday, and make sure the change room's right.
You were mentioning there about, you know, all the achievements you've had at this club, maybe some disappointments. How are you feeling ahead with this season ahead?
Yeah, I just want, you know, with everything that's happened, I just want the club to be positive again. And like I say, the way we can do that is by winning on the pitch. And look, if you go and challenge for a title or win a league title, no matter what league it's in, it's exciting for the fans, it's exciting for you as a player. And if we go and challenge and be right up there, it'll be an exciting season no matter what league you're in.